Adding oil every day. Nope. Stop. Here's the truth. Your engine isn't using oil, it's losing oil. If this is happening to your car, it's not a small issue. It's a loud warning sign that something inside the engine is failing. So let's break this down clearly and deeply so you understand what's really going on. Why this is a warning sign. Topping up oil daily is never normal, as engines are designed to use only a tiny amount of oil over thousands of kilometers, not to drop a noticeable amount every single day. If an owner finds themselves adding oil every morning, it indicates one of only two possible underlying mechanical failures. Either the engine is burning oil excessively due to internal wear, or the engine is leaking oil through failed seals or gaskets. Engines do not magically consume oil. What makes this dangerous is that oil is the lifeblood of the engine. Low oil means metal-to-metal contact, overheating, friction, and eventually major mechanical damage. So, if you ignore the root cause and just keep adding oil, you're not fixing the problem. You're only delaying a disaster. Let's go deeper into the most common causes of serious oil loss, starting with worn valve stem seals. These small rubber seals prevent oil from leaking down into the combustion chamber. When they wear out, oil drips inside the cylinder, especially noticeable during startup or acceleration. The primary symptoms of this issue are blue smoke when starting the engine, significantly increased oil consumption, and a distinct oil smell from the exhaust. The second major and often more serious cause of oil loss is worn piston rings. These rings are crucial for sealing the cylinder and keeping oil out of the combustion chamber. When they wear down or become damaged, oil slips past them and is burned with the fuel mixture. The severe symptoms associated with this issue include constant blue smoke from the exhaust, low compression within the cylinders, a noticeable loss of engine power, and dirty spark plugs covered in oil residue. This problem is considered one of the most serious causes of consumption, often necessitating an extensive and costly engine rebuild to correct. Another, often cheaper, cause of oil loss is a faulty or clogged PCV valve, positive crankcase ventilation. The PCV system is essential for controlling internal engine pressure. If the valve gets stuck or clogged, it can create excessive vacuum, pulling oil vapor directly into the intake manifold and subsequently into the combustion chambers. Key symptoms to watch for include finding oil in the air filter box, oil coating the throttle body, a rough idle, and increased oil burn rate. While this is typically one of the cheapest and easiest fixes, if this issue is ignored, the resultant pressure problems can damage other seals and gaskets throughout the engine. Another common cause of oil loss involves external leaks, specifically a failure in the oil pan gasket or filter housing leak. Gaskets are designed to seal two metal surfaces but wear out over time, eventually allowing oil to drip externally. The symptoms of this type of leak are straightforward. You will notice oil drops on the driveway. The bottom of the engine will appear wet or oily, and you may notice a burning oil smell when driving as the leaking oil drips on a hot exhaust components. Another critical cause of external oil loss involves the crankshaft or camshaft seals. These seals are essential components that rotate at high speed where the shafts exit the engine block. When they wear out, they can no longer maintain a proper seal, resulting in oil spraying along the front or back of the engine. The resulting symptoms are severe, including major oil leaks, often leaving large puddles, potential belt contamination, which can lead to belt failure, and eventually low oil pressure if enough oil is lost. Finally, don't overlook a very simple external culprit, a loose or damaged drain plug. This can happen if the plug is cross-threaded or if the necessary crush washer is missing or worn out. While this leak often looks minor when you glance at it, it allows for a constant slow drip. Over a period of 24 hours, you can actually lose a surprising and significant amount of oil this way, contributing heavily to the need for daily top-ups. What happens if you ignore it? While adding oil daily might keep the engine running, you're only buying time before something catastrophic happens. The consequences are dire. The engine can quickly experience overheating because oil is a critical coolant. This leads directly to low oil pressure, meaning the pump cannot circulate the necessary lubrication, resulting in noisy lifters, excessive bearing wear, and metal grinding. Eventually, this will cause rod knock, which is the unmistakable sound of engine death, as bearings lose lubrication and fail, leading to total engine failure. Furthermore, burning oil damages the emissions system, sending unburnt particles that can cause the catalytic converter to clog, overheat, or melt from inside. Ultimately, running out of oil just once can cause the complete engine seizure, permanently locking it up and requiring a full engine replacement. Simply put, ignoring the root cause of excessive oil consumption is the most expensive mistake a driver can make. When faced with excessive oil consumption, it is essential to diagnose the problem correctly, and here is how you should proceed. First, check under the vehicle for leaks, looking for fresh oil spots or wet areas to pinpoint external issues. Focusing your inspection on key areas like the valve cover gasket, the oil filter and housing, the oil pan gasket, and the front and rear crankshaft seals. Crucially, you must check the exhaust smoke color because blue smoke is the immediate and definitive sign that the issue is internal. The engine is burning oil. Next, inspect the PCV valve. Since this is a cheap and easy part, checking for a stuck valve is a simple fix that, if ignored, can cause engines to burn oil rapidly. Finally, the most reliable way to get clear evidence of internal wear is to do a compression test. If piston rings or valves are worn, the compression will be low, confirming internal engine problems. So, here's the bottom line. Engines don't lose oil for no reason. There is always a cause. And topping up oil every single day isn't maintenance. It's a direct warning that something inside your engine is failing. Ignoring it won't make the problem disappear. It only gives the issue more time to grow, spread, and become more destructive. The smart move is to find a root cause now, before a small leak or minor wear turns into a catastrophic failure. A simple inspection today can save you from a seized engine, ruined bearings, a melted catalytic converter, or a repair bill so high it makes replacing the entire car seem like a better option. Your engine depends on proper lubrication. Without it, everything from the pistons to the crankshaft suffers. Don't let a simple oil issue turn into an expensive nightmare that leaves you stranded on the side of the road. Take action early, protect your engine, and give your vehicle the care it needs to keep running reliably for years. If this video helped you understand what's really going on under the hood, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more real-world car care advice, and drop your questions or experiences in the comments below. Your story might help someone else avoid the same problem. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, drive smart, listen to your car, and most importantly, keep your engine alive.